Yo, what is up? Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Let's get this out of the way. Sorry about yesterday. I don't know what's going on these days, but we're here now. We're doing the thing. I guess my schedule's very tentative, more so. But again, sorry about that. Welcome back though. Glad to have you all here today. For day 12 of some Grüvee. Again, Grüvee with Grüvee. Yeah. So today, what are we doing today? So today what we're going to do is we're going to work on probably a little bit of design work. And then fixing some issue with these multiple buttons for our auth screen. So pretty much last stream, which was on Monday or Tuesday, I think, we were able to get our auth screen set up, add some of our social platform buttons, do some fanciness with JSON objects, which is cool. But we were having some issues with our buttons not having enough space between them. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We'll start there. And then we'll probably move on to then the kind of like playlist stuff in regards to the design. So get some of that down, and then we'll go ahead and actually start implementing it. And something that I talked about before was I wanted to do kind of just the outline of everything. Like, let's add our design, let's get that all set up, whatever, and then we'll go ahead and implement it via code, and then do some mock data behind it, and then we'll set up like all our data sources and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of the game plan, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right. So this is where we left off. iOS and Android is set up, which is freaking sweet. But this is the weirdness with the button, right? So you have this thing here. There's no spacing. And no matter how we do our flex setup, it actually is not working very well. So let's take a look and see if we can try to mess around with the CSS a little bit to see what's up. Okay, so social constants are gone. We don't need that. All right, so we have this view. This view has this container style. So this container has a flex, space between, has 100% height, 100% width. We have a padding top, padding bottom, padding left, padding right. Okay. So our container is flex. There is space between, so that's how we get the space between these guys, right? Seems like that makes sense. Our section title has nothing fancy, just the font color, font size. And then our section description, which is this guy, is the same deal, right? It has a margin top. That's the only difference here. Okay, so then the other one we have is our buttons. Our buttons is this style here. Buttons, and then we are doing a map over our social platform buttons right here, which we put into our social auth button, which is right there. Okay. So that seems like that makes sense, right? And then I have this thing, align items flex start. I did that because we were just like messing around with it. But if we did, it's not align items, it's justify content, right? Which should be space. If we do space around, right? Technically this should do something, and I want to make sure that we are actually getting our new styling applied. Okay, so we do that. That doesn't do anything, right? You would expect that to do something. What else can we try here? Oh, I did. Oh. What the heck? Oh no. My my other screen, it's vertical, and it just decided to switch its orientation. What the heck? So now it's vertical, but it's showing a horizontal orientation. Give me 1 second, folks. What the heck is going on here? Yo, DreamX, what's up, man? Welcome in. Oh, what the? Oh, my monitor's going cray. Oh, shit. Well, you guys can still see the code, so that's good. I just got to fix some stuff over on my end real quick. Yo, Klaus, what's up? Welcome back. How are we doing today, folks? Nice to see you both. And a Roars at Beards? Holy moly. What's up, Roars? So many friends. Makes me happy. I know I have friends. You got friends? Speaking of friends, how are your friends? My headphones were playing up? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, thanks for lurking. I'm like really feeling the chillness. 0 friends. That's how I feel. 0 friends. All right. I think we should be good. What am I missing? No, I think that's good. Wow, sorry. That was really weird. I don't know why that happened. Okay. Sad life? No. We're all friends here. DreamX, so that's 3 friends you have. Oh! My friends are out doing legal in Amsterdam things, I assume. I would hope so. Hopefully nothing illegal. That would be sad. It's always fun to have friends come and visit. I love that. Like hosting your friends at your place. All right. This button shit. Come on, button. So I wanted to see if taking away the height here would do anything. Yes. So the container height, I mean, I guess does do that, right? We had a nice night, got through a bottle of gin. Ooh. I can't drink gin unless it's in a mixed with some tonic. Do you guys drink gin straight or? Oof, man. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to figure out this space between issue with the buttons. We're having some weird shit. No, we're not animals. Thank God. I was going to be like, I mean, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? Each their own. Let's try adding some maybe margin to the bottom of the buttons to see if that even does anything. I'm curious. Oh, wait a minute. Wait one gosh darn second. Oh no. We have a container, and then each of our social auth buttons has its own container with touchable opacity and text. Oh, and our image as well. So you would think that line item center. Oh, there is the flex grow though and the flex shrink. I wonder if that's what it is. That might be some funkiness. I actually take all that out. Whoa! What the hell? I think that's good. I think we can do it. Jesus. Yeah, I'd say so. It's a really like nice call to action for Spotify and YouTube. What the actual heck? I need to see what this flex basis thing does. I don't understand it. Flex basis. We all know Spotify should be on hot. Agreed. Sets the initial main size of a flex item. It sets the size of the content box unless otherwise set with box sizing. Oh, right. The flex basis was the height. And that's what we were doing. We were trying to get the height of 44 or something like that. What if I did flex basis auto? I think we have some janky shit with our Flexbox stuff right now. Yeah, I know. Yo, James! What's up? Oh my god, I thought I was following you, but I just missed your streams. But you just missed your streams? Oh. Welcome in, man. No worries, and thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team, dude. Glad to have you. What the heck? Wadu. Thanks for coming by, dude. No worries. Yo, you're a busy guy. Totally get it. Totally understandable. No follow alert? Uh-oh. What the heckle? Oh, I never saw you online because of bad timing. That sounds about right. Dude, no worries at all. I'm glad that there is some good timing now. Yeah, you usually are like streaming around the time that that I am / I'm finishing. Let's see this follow alert stuff real quick. More like this streamer never streams. Wow, dude, you're always coming in at the perfect timing. Thank you. What a guy. Oh, man. It's not that I never stream, all right? Gosh. Just life happens, you know what I'm saying? Stacking lurks for the bum. As per, I agree. Yes, you do proof now, stacking. Welcome in, man. Always nice to have you. We're going to go to a blank screen real quick, folks. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. I should be back now. All right, let's see if this works, maybe. I spent the last 2 days building a thick AliExpress basket. Oh, God, that sounds dangerous, man. What's inside that basket? Oh my God, stacking. Jesus. What's wrong with you? Freaking savage, bro. There it is. Hey, okay. We're good now. Yeah, what sales are going on? It's very interesting. All right. So we got technically if we put a margin bottom on this, we should have something working, right? Yeah. So that does work, but I almost feel like that's not doing what we really wanted to do. And I'm kind of curious why. What did I do else with this container? I mean, there's nothing really else here. I'm going to try this real quick. Yeah, no, it's not what we want. CSS, bro. Adult with pocket money? Ooh, how's that life treating you? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, no, that's sick. I remember I saw it last time I was on your stream. It's awesome. Desk mat. It's a huge thing. It's very, very large. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't think we need the container. I think that's kind of what's screwing shit up. Because I'd rather this margin, like this shouldn't be, the spacing between the buttons shouldn't be controlled in this component, obviously. So it definitely doesn't make sense. Yeah, so I think what we'd end up having to do is probably move these guys into our actual button, right? Move this. And then probably align item center. Align items. No, this wouldn't be here. This would be in where we're setting it, but we still don't have the space around, which is weird. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. That's just a little bit larger, right? Like not a huge deal. Dude, that's pretty cool. So the question is, when do you expect to get all of your fancy LEDs in? That's gonna be interesting. Are you gonna like build a mat that you can actually use? So like, are you gonna put some sort of coating or covering on top to like put like your mouse and keyboard on, or that'll be cool to see. I'll be fancy. Can I look at the render code? Yeah, you can. You can look at the render code. So this touchable opacity, we just have our button style here, which contains our flex grow, flex shrink, flex blah, flex direction, justify content, align items, min width, border radius, border color. That looks right. Oh, I'm gonna use keyboard plus trackpad. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so I removed the container on the button, right? Oh, but I guess no, yeah. I removed the container on the button, but I guess that still has the same implementation here, right? Oh, acrylic sheet. Got it. That's cool, man. I'm excited to see how that goes. Right, because here we still have our flex stuff. And we don't have... Yeah, because now here here we have a container on our buttons. We have a buttons container right here. And this is over in the main view. So now all of these should be utilizing that. CSS and JS objects makes me sad. Dude, I hate CSS. It's so sad. What I'm saying is container button. Not container button. Saying it's container button. Container. 2, not container button. Button container. Oh, okay. I think I get what you mean. So let's inspect this real quick. So here we have our container, right? This is our container. And at this point, we can actually apply a align items, right? So if we do align items, this will be center, right? So that works. But now we need to have our container holding our 2 buttons in here. And since we have taken away this container, we are now, we should be good to go. Like we just need to add now the space around or space between maybe. I just feel like we need a larger height around the around this buttons container, right? So like our height should be something along the lines of like, I don't know, 20% or something. Okay. Yes. Okay. I get it now. I get it. So what's happening was we had this container, which is this guy. Buttons. I should rename that. That's a really bad name. So we have buttons here. Buttons has our map, which is creating multiple of our components. But the problem was that it was set to the size of its children. So we didn't have, since the size wasn't large enough, we didn't have enough there. It wouldn't add any spacing between them. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Does that make sense? I think it does. Buttons container, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Genta, ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Christmas? What? So it's Christmas time? I'm confused. This makes no sense. Okay. So one, I realized that I would like to move this. I don't know why I did that here. Oh, because it's the font color for here. But maybe we should do like something a little better. Have you ever tried Style JSX? I don't think so. Maybe. I think a while back when I did React, like the very first time, I used this thing called Bass or something. I think that's considered Style JSX. Correct me if I'm wrong, James. I caught Alex misspelling? No, please. I don't misspell anything. Nothing. We should have like a misspelling counter. Just jolly. Welcome in, man. Nice to see you. It's been a while since you've been around here. Maybe do like font color. I'm gonna say like base. Wow. I think this will be like the base font color probably. I don't think we're going to be changing around our screens, right? So at this point, style sheet, buttons, container. We only have 4 months until Christmas. Just think about that. It's crazy, right? Yo, 2020 is around the freaking corner. I noticed you haven't pushed in forever. Really? Oh, no. My work account is hooked up to my. Yeah. That's weird. I push like every day at work. So sad. This is magical. Oh, whoa. That is weird looking. Interesting. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Wow. Actually very cool. Sicker. Wow, that's really cool. Thanks for sharing, James. Yo, Babisky, what's up, dude? Welcome in. The drum roll, please. Can we get a drum roll, please? All right, buttons container. Container. And we good there. Oh! Oh! Babisky coming in with the Twitcher Prime sub. Dude, thank you so much for that, man. Always appreciate that. 11 months. God damn. It really warms my heart to see these numbers. It's crazy. And then also makes me kind of sad. I didn't realize I've been streaming for this long. No notifications? Oh. Wait. You guys haven't been hearing any music, have you? Oh, God. Nice. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. That's so funny. Thought you were rocking up music in your head? Hell no, man. Well, sometimes. Let's try that again. There we go, Babisky. Coming in with the Twitchy Prime. Oh, my bad. Thought the music was on. There it is. Thank you so much, dude, for real, for the 11 months. Really appreciate you. Next month, we're going to have our child. It's going to be fantastic. Our Twitch child. Then we'll watch it grow and become an irresponsible adult. I've just been watching you bob your head. No wonder. Man. I'm sorry about that. My bad. If I can get that thing there. Grüvee looks at. Yeah, well, Grüvee, we pushed 2 days ago for Grüvee, for sure. We just were waiting to get all that done. Slobs being weird today? Yeah, I don't know what happened. I use just OBS Studio. I don't even use Slobs, so I don't know what happened. Yeah, James, that's really cool, man. Appreciate you sharing that. Yasad, what's up? Welcome in. Why is it not Emu's not dead? I was really feeling this, like, this one's actually really cool, this playlist on Spotify. This one is called Low Key Tech. I really was feeling this morning for some reason. But feel free to add songs. You know, we are using Festify. You say emu? Hell no, dude. Emo. It's an emo. Emu is an animal. Can't find variable font color. Did I not? I didn't save it. What? Base font. Where else do we have font color? Ah, right there. Actually, now I think about it, this playlist like somewhat triggers me because this is like the playlist that I listened to when I was studying for my interviews. When I was doing leak code for like 8 hours a day. Oh god. Oh, that's a cool emo. I like that. Maybe we do like 8. That's just 20. For real, it was like, I don't know. This music, it definitely helps me it helps me focus a lot, which is so interesting to me. But yeah, it's terrible. I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Space Around. Okay, so Space Around has that. Let's look at the difference. Because I don't actually know. If you had a flexing container that had 5 divs that were blocks 100 by 100 and added this property, space around, just like space between. Oh. Okay. Separate the div blocks evenly with one minor difference. There will be space added to. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. 350 song swappability so that doesn't get muted. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so we have used something like that before, but everyone's always like, yo, let's get some like other music in here, you know? It's just no fun. It's no fun when you can't play some cool music. Get the number of platforms, multiply by 44 plus margin buffer. Yeah, we can definitely do that. But I think for now we'll probably just leave it like this. And as we start adding more platforms and stuff, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Cool. Oh, the one thing I wanted to do as well. First of all, remove this. Or not remove this. I don't remember why. Oh, yeah, no. Remove that. We just needed the flex bases. Or did we even need that? Probably. Yes. I wanted to change this border radius because it looks like doo-doo. Something more along those lines. And I was thinking of maybe doing like a... border width. Is that a thing in here? Oops. Yeah. Do like 2, and then a border color of kind of just wanted to see how this was gonna look. Not like black, that color. It's like too black for me. No, I think like a 2, but I don't know what color here. Maybe the color of I'm curious. Let's see. It seemed like it needed something. It might not though. Base font color. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Maybe even like a 1. Nah. It looks terrible. All right. We'll just leave it at that for now. All right. And there you go. So let's remove this container. Let's do a little bit of cleanup here before we commit some of this stuff. So we have buttons buttons how do we just call it, button container. Styles container. Section title. Why don't we call it container, or section title, section, call it section detail. That's what I usually do when we were doing a bunch of iOS stuff, right? Okay, that looks good there. And then again here, we have our container, which we don't need anymore. Call this button icon. Cool. Yo, what's up, Miguel? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by today. I feel like this is kind of redundant to call this like button text. Like we're in an off button, right? So, you know, you need to use the refactor rename feature mode. What is that? Refactor? Oh, like when you rename it, renames everything. Yeah, I've always, I don't know why I never do that. Every time I use it, I'm always like, why don't I just use this? And I never do. I actually did that yesterday too. F2? Cool. Well, we'll keep that here like this for now. And I think that looks good. So we did auth, social buttons, social constants, style constants. Oh yeah, let's make sure that our social constants are good. Yeah, we added the size, YouTube icon, Spotify, style constants. Okay. We got there. Oh, we did it. Git commit. Fixing issue with no space between auth buttons or social buttons. Push it. We did it. Push some code. Feels a good a man. So now, so fix the issue with space between. I need to set up our navigation to next screen, assuming you have logged in. So that's good. Hey, 6 commits. Let's go. You're so good. So good. This will be good to pass things along, right? So make some like default login method or something like that. 6 Pog, dude. Pog, man. Pog. From our last project we had like, I don't even remember. We had a lot though. So it just made sense to reset it for our new project, right? And so 6 commits so far. Not too shabby, I guess. Great progress on this project. Well, hey, thanks, man. Welcome in, Efchin. What's up, dude? So I think let's open up Sketch. Let me make a new artboard here, actually. And then we can say... Let me just move these guys over here. All right. So now we've done that. Oh, I guess we didn't really do this here, but luckily, I mean, it's pretty much the same deal. So we'll just keep that there. So the next one would be moving into like kind of the playlist flow, right? Or like having a playlist, which would be cool. 1920 by 1080. Oops. Okay. So I think at this point, what we can do... Let's move this over here. Take all of this crap out. Actually, probably keep that in there. But that we can remove. Okay. So basically, we'll just set up our simple next steps here. So I'm thinking, like ballparking off the top of my head right now, we could do something like pretty simple here. I don't know. Something that's like... I've been working on since you went live, but I'm working on making accessible scrubber in React, and there's so many considerations I have to take. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the lurk. What do you mean an accessible scrubber? Top text? Get the fuck out. Whoa, dude. It's the mod you're talking to, man. You know you can't say stuff like that. I love you long time. I like it. I like it. Yo, what's up? You want to kill me? Say hi to my boy, Mr. Delancian, the software dev. Hello. Welcome, dude. Thanks for saying hi. And that's me. I am that person. So I'm thinking, right? If we have, I don't have the iOS components here. Some sure like that there. I always forget. Back to work. Yes, they're gonna kick you off if they see you on Twitch. Scrubber is a part of an audio or video element that lets you scrub forward and backwards. Oh, gotcha. Nice, man. So that sounds pretty cool. What do you have to consider? Hey, I already got a couple questions told about the crazy guy from Seattle who wakes up at 4 a.m. for work. Yes. Dude, that's what I love, man. Hell yeah. Dude, I rep the Pixelogic merch all day, every day. Gotta buy some more though, you know? Dude, that's awesome, man. I love it. I love it. Sick, dude. Yo, Miguel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Glad to have you here. That's sick, man. Well, hey, tell him to come watch the stream one day. Or maybe one day at work, you guys can just put the stream up. I can't remember where the component is, so that kind of stinks. But we can kind of like mock it. It's something like this, right? Essentially, it's just the nav. That's too thick though. It's like something like that. Huh. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Ebgen. I got you there. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy, but it's what I've learned. It's better to try your best to design things with like accessibility in mind from the beginning. From what I've seen, it's pretty crazy though. That's good that you're doing that. It's actually very helpful. Ooh, a wedding. Nice, dude. Well, enjoy your time. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you feel better. All right, so I'm thinking we have this thing like this, right? Playlists, and let's say I have like, I want to do everything kind of bubbly, if that makes sense. I don't think it makes sense, but let me show you what I mean. So we get this kind of like this table view cell here, right? And here we just add some radius to it. I think this is kind of like the new cards that came out in iOS 12, or like the new table cells that you can create. And here we pretty much have like the cool kids, I don't know, something like that. Right, so you have your title, not 24, probably like 18 or something. And I believe this actually has to be, we won't do this semi-bold, let's do this as regular. Then this will be semi-bold. Bubbly equals in bubbles. Oh, do you guys have bubbly over there? The carbonated water drink thing. So I'm thinking like that, and then we can have some like cool background image. So we can default to some. Well, this is interesting. That comes up. This one. What the heck? It's like kind of a scary picture. Not scary, but like scary that the cat might fall. Wait, where's the cat? Where'd you go, cat? Pexels.com? Ooh, I'll try that out. Yo, thanks, Miguel. Appreciate that, dude. Come back, cat. Music cat. What? This one. Hey, there we go. 13 million views. Holy moly. I snorted? Oh my god, what a nerd. What a nerd. We'll do it as a small. Yes, I like that. I like that. Yeah, much appreciated, dude. But okay, so I'm thinking something like this, right? Let's move this thing over here. It says the image is called Animal on Branch or something like that. Animal Branch Cat. What a weird name. The Animal Branch Cat. Oh. So say default playlist background image. Copy that. Guess what I could probably do is like design the card outside. Right, so like let's take this and throw it out here. And then we just shrink it down to size. Being bullied. Mr. Roar's MSD is annoying. I'm not applying to work at his company now. Why aren't you applying there anymore? My God. Okay, first off, this goes like this there. I guess it doesn't really matter because we're going to, what's that tool? Union? Subtract? Intersect? Difference? Oh, mask. There it is. I'm like, I know it's one of these. So we masked that, right? I guess we could have just done something else there. But, so I'm thinking like this. So obviously this is going to need to be larger. Thinking maybe like a 42. They have an intensive application. Oh no. That's okay. You got to be a little scared in life, right? Just sometimes. And then I think we can do something like 27 members. Right? And then we add this like detail thing here. That's maybe just a regular. And then this can be like 24. So 27 members, and then maybe like 1,500 songs. What do you all think about that? I think this is pretty cool. Maybe the spacing needs to be a little, yeah, like a 10. I feel like this is probably the most important information, right? Maybe a little smaller though, like 18. Yeah. Or 20. Let's do 20. Let's do 20. That definitely needs to be moved up a little more. Yeah, something like that. I think the font ratio is off, but I'm not a designer. So what do you think though? You think I think that's better now though, the 20. Or should it should be taller? Oh, 1.5K maybe? Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. Good point. Yeah, there we go. Maybe they should be a little larger. Yo, Jay Henrik. Thank you so much for that follow, friend. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Oh, I think Festify pooped itself. There we go. I think for now maybe that's okay. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but like basically what I wanted was a default image on the background of this card thing, and then the name of the playlist, and then the number of members and the like number of songs that are associated with it. And I think that's it. I don't think there is any more information that's needed. The spacing seems a tiny bit off. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. It's like at a 5. So we want to do a 5 there. Like that maybe? And then I probably don't want this to align directly with that, right? Probably want to be like this. And I just messed up the spacing, I know. Give me a second. 5 and 5. Okay. I think for now, let's keep it like this. And then as we go through it, I think the more we see it, the better it will be. I'm thinking maybe the card, like we'll have to fit the card in here, obviously. So let's go ahead and group this. And we're going to call this the playlist. Let's call this the playlist card. Right. So now I can grab one of these. Make sure we lock that. Oh, how do I... Oh man, can I do it where it scales as well? I thought there was a way that you could do that. Maybe not though. Well, that kind of sucks. That'd be kind of annoying. Because then that, obviously, everything's going to have to... Oh. Yeah. Well, so much for that. We'll have to change it, I guess. There's a scale on the toolbar. Oh, this thing. Oh, but I think that scales... I don't think that scales the text, though. Oh, or maybe. Resize selected layers, styles such as border thickness, shadow size, and radius will be scaled properly. Yeah, I don't think it scales... Oh, it does! Yo. Good shit, Royce. Thank you. So we need to scale that more. Boom! Yo, thank you for that. Yes, good call, good call. So let's do like 75%? 60? I have my moments. You're a pinnacle part of this channel, Royce. For real. Definitely too big. Going to need to be a little larger. Or too smaller. I'd say 60 is probably where we're at. Maybe 55. Just a little smaller. And then this thing. Okay, no borders. All right, cool. 69 obs. Yeah, that should be pretty obvious, right? Change that to 10. Okay, so I think, I mean, you're right. Maybe it is off a little bit, especially depending on the background, right? Like we're right now assuming that the background's black. So that's definitely something that we're going to need to consider here. Let me just rename these. I'm trying to get my naming in Sketch like pretty spot on. And we'll call this Cool Kids, so I can keep track of them better. Okay, so we have that. Let's say we have another one with like 20 points spacing in between them. All right, something along these lines. Right, because then we have stuff like that. So I think we might need to put like some overlay in the background, like another card inside of here. What is a good neutral color for most backgrounds? I'm not really sure. It's something that we'll have to look into. But I'm thinking like an opaque rectangle or something. Best practices? Always on this channel. It's all we ever think about. Best practices. Yo, Vicus, what's up? Welcome. Nice to see you, buddy. And then well, poop. I think, let's just delete that. Let's actually, man, where is that thing I had here for the iOS components? I thought I had it somewhere around here. Oh, Apple iOS UI bars. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Okay, this is exactly what I was looking for. Should be something like this. Oops. Me and my friends are starting to work on a new idea from tomorrow, so hopefully it turns out as 6 full cycles. That's awesome, man. That sounds super cool, dude. I hope it works out for you guys as well. Dude, it's great. Very happy to see that you are working on that. How do I do this thing? I think I have to put this be like that behind the phone. Yeah, there we go. Obviously it's too big. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's how that works. But I'm just gonna remove that's. Oh god, no. Can I remove that? No, it removes the whole bar. I'll have to get Grüvee and leave soon. I want vegan junk food. Oh, baby, that sounds good. Oh my god, listen to this craziness. I went over the weekend, last weekend. I went to a bar that plays heavy metal music, like local bands, and they have all 100% vegan like bar food. I found my new home is what really happened in that moment. I found my new home. I would really like to remove these things. Take me to paradise. I know. Yo, come over here to Seattle. I'll take you there. Promise. It's incredible. I was very impressed with it. Yeah, Vicus, exactly, man. Best combo ever. Is it called something like Satan's? Satan's calling. No, but they do have a dish on there called Devil's Fingers. They're like little fried. I think they're just like little fried soy things. That's good. That was good. Like no playlist. Where's it from? This is from Spotify. Miguel, this one's called Low Key Tech. I'll type it out for you. Actually, I can probably just give you the playlist if you want. I'll link it. You're welcome. Yo, Vicus, by the way, what's the project you're working on, man? Tell me more. Low Key Tech. Spotify. Yeah. Oh, it's only 80 songs. I thought it was more. Yeah, there you go. Low Key Tech, Spotify. It's a fantastic playlist. I don't really like this music that much, but I've been starting to get into it because of stuff like this. Thank you, Roars. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your friends. Thanks for coming by like always. Appreciate you. I don't know how to get rid of these stupid back bars and whatnot, but I guess we're just going to keep it there. Whatever, dude. Let's do a spacing of 25. So there we go. Something like this, and then we'll need like a thing in a toolbar. Right, and then, oh, not a toolbar. Oh no, yeah, a toolbar. We will want a toolbar. So then it would be something along the lines of this. And then so we can have, I'm thinking just one right in the middle. Yo, this looks pretty sleek, honestly. This is actually pretty cool. Kind of digging this. Any thoughts, concerns? And applications will hopefully increase people interaction. Basically, we want to change the conception that technology is dividing people to connect people through technology. I love that. Dude, that's sick. That sounds like a great idea. Cool. Dude, awesome, man. Oh, I realize I can probably change these There is no parent title here, I'd say. Maybe not. Links to. Oh, this is actually, wow, actually really cool. I didn't know about any of that stuff. We'll probably start, I guess, learning more about that. But anyways, so I'm thinking more of something along the lines of this. Again, if we go to Apple UI, we go to bars, tab bar, search bar, navigation, home indicator, status bar, navigation bar, toolbar, or tab dark bar. No. I think this should be good. I'm thinking something more along the lines of this here, right? So basically down here would be our like add playlist button. Or honestly, no. This is what I like more. And I think I want to, and I was debating doing it. I really have enjoyed kind of these floating buttons. So if we do this, right? And then we add a plus icon in here, right? So we can do like some border color. Whoa, did they update this? What the heck? Color picker. Oh, there it is. I didn't know you could do that. Wow, I'm learning so much about Sketch today. And then we bring down the alpha to like 40. Maybe 30? 20? Oh, it's because of the background. So probably more around like 40. And we have this here with whatever the font color is here. Like that. And then essentially we add a text box that says it's a big plus. And like obviously I'm not a designer, so I'm not very good at this type of stuff, but I'm thinking literally just like a plus icon. Right? Hopefully we can get one that like looks better than this. But something along those lines, right? And then this guy, wow, that looks god awful. Holy moly. Hold on here. It's like 60. Like something like that. Essentially, this will add more playlists, right? A few basic features we have thought over, like one, if you're going to any event in your city, and if you're alone, our app might suggest other people near you who are visiting the same event so you can go with them. If you're going to a restaurant or going to play a sport, you will get an off that if you go there with your friends rather than alone or something. Okay. Got you. Dude, that sounds sick, man. That sounds awesome. I would be interested to see what you guys end up coming up with. Again, I know that's kind of bad, but thinking something like that. Thinking something like that. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and we're gonna want to write some of this down. I'm gonna save this site as well. Pexels. Done. Okay. So I'm thinking really what's going to happen is last thing I would say should do here is set up the navigation to go from one view to another. So let's do that. And then once we do that, we can go ahead and start creating this. But I think that looks pretty sick. I'm happy with it. Nice, Vicus. Okay, cool. Dude, you should definitely make sure to keep me updated on that. I'd be interested to hear how you both do. Okay, so at this point, we need to do some navigation. Navigation React Native, because I have no idea how to do it in here. Let's figure it out. Okay, so navigation mobile apps are really made up of a single screen. Managing the presentation of and transition between multiple screens. This guide covers blah blah blah. Okay, so React Native navigation. Okay. I'm sold. This sounds good. Installing. All right. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Oh, this is pretty sick. Okay. God, Android is so difficult to do this crap on. I can't believe it. All right, man. So we install this library and then we have to add the library to our native project. So we'll have to add it to Android and we'll have to add it to iOS. Dude, it's crazy, man. Like literally the iOS section of this, right? Native installation. Install this. Your content should look like this. Add some shit there. Whatever. And we can even do install with CocoaPods, right? Which is what we'll end up doing, because why not? Like, you can do this and you're done. Android, add the following in Gradle. Make sure you're using the new Gradle plugin. Edit, update project dependencies, RNN and React Native version, build app with Gradle, ignore other, update, 8. What? 8 steps? It's crazy, man. It's insane. Wow, it's taking a while to download. How big is this thing? Wow, this is a big package here or there. All right, so we got that bad boy installed. Now we're gonna start off with the iOS version, obviously, and we're gonna do the CocoaPods stuff. So add the following to the pod file. Yeah, this is what I want. going to go to iOS, pod file, and we will add this here. Okay. Follow 3 and 3B in the native installation section. Oh, gotcha. So after we install the pod, follow 3 and 3B. Okay. So let's go ahead and CD into this bad boy. Yo, Wandering Potato 64. What a fantastic name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Thanks for sticking around. All right, so pod install. So basically we've added our new React Native navigation here. We're going to grab that from the CocoaPods repo. All right, so we're in. Now we're gonna have to actually open our Xcode project, it sounds like. So it said follow 3 and 3B, but there's no 3B. So I'm just gonna follow 3. So in Xcode, you'll need to edit the app delegate. This function is the main entry point. Content look like this. If in Xcode you see the following error message next to import RCT bundle URL provider, gotcha. Okay, so I just need to add this. Just need to import it. And we are Gucci. So I'm going to go over here. Yo, I'm really happy with this screen. How this is going to turn out. I think it's going to look pretty good. It's just very simple. Right? It's like literally just your playlist. And that's all we need for now, I think. I hope. Let's go to iOS, open our workspace. Then we go to our app delegate, and we're going to import this guy. My God, Objective C. Whew. Looks bad, man. Do you need anything else? Yeah, looks like we do need something here. In our did finish launching with options. Okay, so it's adding JS code location. Okay. And then that, I guess that needs to be initialized in there. Interesting. Okay. So we do that setup. Let's do the here that we put that. All right, looks good. So let's do a quick build. Make sure that everything's recognized and we are good to go here. Yeah, React Native navigation, passing in the header file, and then just adding up or adding a bit of initialization for the navigation. So that's good. Yo, Napcats, what's up? Welcome in. Let me know if you have any questions. Right now we're adding navigation to React Native. the navigation library. So we're doing it on iOS, and then we're going to do it on Android in a minute. But after we do it on iOS, I'll go ahead and probably commit this. Okay, build succeeded. Cool. So that should be good to go there. What else do we need here? Let me move this over here. Sweet. Yeah, looks good. Now I want to try this out. Let's try this out for iOS. As long as it works, we can go ahead and move on to something else, or move on to the Android side. So just import navigation for React Native navigation. So an auth import. Was it navigation? Oh, update. But I feel like I can add this anywhere, no? Or I have to set the root. Okay. So let's actually then I guess go to and it's saying remove app registry. Seems a little weird. Oh, gotcha. Because we're okay. I see what we're doing. It's setting the root now in navigation controller. It looks like, right? So it would be navigation dot register component, and then we set a root. Should have done it without the plus signs, I guess. Okay, so navigation events, register app launch listener, navigation set root, our root component name, navigation playground, welcome screen. That's totally not what it is. And we still set app here. Okay. Gotcha. So app is going to be our initial component that we launch into, right? Or we set, which is cool. And then set root. So what does this section do? It's just register app launch listener. Do I don't know what the name is. We should probably look. So navigation, register component, screen ID generator. Every screen component in your app must be registered with a unique name. The component itself is a traditional React component extending React component or React pure component. It can also be HOC to provide context or Redux store. Ah, okay. I see. So then this event is called once the app is launched. It's where you'll initialize the app with the layout you want via the set root command. This creates the native layout hierarchy, loading React components into the component by name. Afterwards, the app is ready for user interaction. Common gotcha, be sure not to run set root before register app launch listener. Oh, I see. Okay. So what we're doing then is we're registering our component with our app here. So this new thing, we can call this navigation. Why is that ticks? Right. So let's register this as, maybe we can create a navigation constants file, right? That would probably be pretty helpful to use if we ever need to reuse things. So navigation constants.js. And so here we can do export const root nav. Should we do navigation? No, let's do root nav ID. And so then we can set this equal to navigation. We'll start that, and we'll do Grüvee, and we'll call it. I feel like we should go by the component name, right? So call it app. Maybe app. Kind of like half and half on that. Root nav ID navigation.groovy.app. No, let's keep that. I think that's a solid way to do it. So we do import crap. I always forget how to do these things for some reason. That's what it is, yeah. We're gonna just do this one. I always forget the import lines. I don't know why. All right, so import everything as navigation constants, and then that will be from navigation constants. And then so we can say register component navigation constants dot root nav ID for app. Easy. So then at this point, all we have to do is, so this is up as navigation.groovy.app. So we'll just go by navigation dot the name of the app, Grüvee, and then dot whatever the component name is. So we'll call that app. That looks good to me. Cool. So let's, I guess, make sure that actually is working. If it is, then we can move on to the Android section of that. Oh, I need to go out one folder. There we go. All right, making some good progress. This is good. I'm happy with it. Loading up. Hopefully we get, I guess it's probably going to throw it into a navigation controller, right? So we'll actually see, wonder if we'll see like a nav bar. I'm not sure. I'm very curious to see how this thing works. Because like, you know, I obviously have settings and stuff. We'll have to look through the library. Cool. Waiting for it to load. Here we go. Okay. Has application Grüvee has not been registered. multiple apps in the packager still running. This error often happens when you're running the packager local dev server from a wrong folder. For example, you have multiple apps in the packager still running for the app you were working on before. I don't think that is what we are doing. Oh, unless... No, this isn't the right folder. Oh. Do I still need to... Oh, is that the gotcha I was talking about? Did I totally miss that? No, to not run set root before register app launched has fired. So navigation register component, right? We did that. So this should be replacing that. Interesting. Okay. I'm just confused why this one has backticks and this is double quotes. Isn't that kind of weird? Like, is there a reason this is like this? I mean, like, then I would have to end up doing this. Right, because this is a... Curious, let's try this maybe. Just to see... Sometimes I get weirdness with that type of stuff. That is so freaking weird. Okay. Huh. So now, that's so interesting. I don't know why backticks are required here. So let's try this. There must be a reason why backticks are required. Okay, that seemed to have worked. Let me go ahead and terminate this, and let's actually make sure we rebuild this and rerun it. No. What? Okay, so now let's close this again. And this is so weird. I wonder if it's because I would assume that it's imported to begin with, right? Like you would assume that. But maybe it's just not there yet, so it's registering it as nothing. I thought maybe it was the backticks. It might not be. Some trial and error here, because I'm curious to see why this is not working properly. What? Okay, so I just refreshed 3 times. That's weird. So on the 3rd refresh, it recognized that it's there. Oh, but not really, because it's like not actually. I can't click my buttons or anything. What? All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. So now, Grüvee has not been registered. Okay. Did I miss a step maybe? Doesn't look like it. Let's take a quick look. So this is React Native navigation. Yeah. I feel like this is a common issue, and it must be something pretty dumb. Oh, in main it should extend com React Native. So I had the same problem in iOS. In my case, it solves renaming the bundle display name in Xcode in info plist for some reason navigation.events. I'm gonna register that. Changing the bundle display name did it? Wait, what? If I register the component like this, so the component itself is a traditional React component extending React component. Is it because I don't this is not technically a React component, or is it saying that's how it registers it? That's interesting. So if that's app, I think auth. Let's try doing auth because this extends component. I'm curious to see if that changes anything. Because then if that's the case, we're going to have to use components like that. No. Okay, well that's good to know at least. So this guy was saying changing the bundle ID. Seems really weird. Maybe that's what I have to do? It seems super odd. Bundle display name. Why though? I don't think that's right. Oh, I skipped over this most upvoted solution. I had a similar issue in V2. The problem was caused by not removing the root view settings and did finish launching with options. Oh. Oh. So it's literally just that. Interesting. Yeah, they don't stress that at all. Gotcha. Okay, so we should go here. And it's just those. Okay. I guess let's build this, make sure that it still compiles. It should. And I think we should be good. Hopefully that's our fix. Which hopefully means we can use our constants, which will be awesome. So let's try that out actually. Actually, I guess let's make sure that works first, and then we can try that out. So we can narrow down each problem properly. Hey, there we go. And my buttons work. Okay. Whew. That's good. Next, remove that. Remove that. And then we need navigation constants dot root nav ID. Do that, remove that, and we're gonna build it from scratch. So we know, oops, we know it's exactly working. No, no, no. Let's see it. Awesome. Hell yeah. All right, we did it. Good stuff. So with that being said, we now have navigation support in iOS. Let's change in here. So index.js, yep. App.delegate.m, pod file log, tag.json. Cool. That is good to go. And then obviously we will learn more about how this works. Which is sweet. Navigation library added for iOS. All right. So we did it. That is good to go. Sweet. So pretty good day, I'd say. We got a lot of the. We pretty much finished up our auth flow. Added a couple more things there. Fixed our button issue, and designed our playlist section here, which is dope. It's gonna look really good. Added some new navigation items, and now I think we're good to go. So with that being said, folks, I am off for today. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't followed the channel, consider giving the channel a follow. You'll be notified when I go live. We're here Monday through Friday, 5:30 a.m. PST or 12:30 p.m. UTC. So I'd love to have you here. Thanks for stopping by, and I will catch you all same time, same place here tomorrow. Peace and love, friends. See you next time.